Welcome to Brainovault, where science meets curiosity. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Zoe. In a world where castles rose to the sky and armies clashed on battlefields, the Middle Ages were full of surprises waiting to be uncovered. Number 1. In the early Middle Ages, Europe's population was only around 40 million people, a tiny fraction of what it is today. By the 14th century, this number had more than tripled to over 120 million, setting the stage for the rise of cities and the development of trade. Number 2. The earliest recorded instance of a medieval jousting tournament took place in 1066, at the wedding of William the Conqueror's daughter. Knights would often compete in these events to prove their skills and show off their ornate armor. Number 3. Agriculture was the backbone of medieval society, with peasants making up around 90% of the population. In return for protection and social services, they paid feudal lords a portion of their crop yields in the form of taxes. Number 4. The first recorded use of gunpowder in Europe dates back to 1248, when it was used by the army of Frederick II during the Battle of Ceprano. Initially, it was used primarily for entertainment and festivals. Number 5. During the 12th century, the University of Oxford became a hub for Islamic learning, with scholars from as far away as Spain and North Africa coming to study ancient Greek texts alongside Christian scholars. Number 6. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215 by King John of England, was the first document to establish the principle that even the king was not above the law. This idea would have a profound impact on modern democracy. Number 7. In medieval Europe, it was common for people to wear wigs made from animal fur or wool, often dyed bright colors like red and blue. These wigs were a status symbol, with wealthier individuals sporting more elaborate hairstyles. Number 8. The first recorded instance of alchemy in Europe dates back to the 12th century, when Arabic texts on the subject began to be translated into Latin. Alchemists believed that they could turn base metals into gold and achieve eternal life. Number 9. By the 14th century, the Black Death had wiped out an estimated 30 to 60% of Europe's population, leading to a severe shortage of labor and sparking social and economic changes throughout the continent. Number 10. Medieval trade was largely based on the barter system, where merchants would exchange goods directly without using coins. This led to a complex network of trade routes and marketplaces. Number 11. The first recorded instance of a medieval castle being built dates back to the 9th century, with the construction of the Château de la Fontaine in France. These imposing structures were often used as symbols of power and wealth. Number 12. In the Middle Ages, it was common for people to marry multiple times, often multiple times within a single lifetime. This practice was known as polygamy and was more common among the nobility. Number 13. The first recorded instance of an organized system of education in medieval Europe dates back to the 7th century, with the establishment of the monastery school at St. Gallen in Switzerland. Number 14. Medieval medicine often relied on folk remedies, such as using opium to treat pain and applying poultices made from animal fat to heal wounds. The Physician's Guide by Guy de Chauliac, written around 1360, is one of the most famous medieval medical texts. Number 15. The first recorded instance of a medieval pilgrimage dates back to the 7th century, with the journey of Saint Willibrord to Rome. Pilgrimages became an important aspect of medieval spirituality and cultural identity. Number 16. In the Middle Ages, it was believed that the four humours, blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, influenced human behavior and emotions. Medical practitioners would often use bloodletting as a treatment for various ailments. Number 17. The first recorded instance of a medieval city-state dates back to the 11th century, with the establishment of Venice as an independent republic. These city-states were often centers of trade, culture, and innovation. Number 18. Medieval art was heavily influenced by Byzantine and Islamic styles, with the development of intricate mosaics, frescoes, and illuminated manuscripts. The works of Giotto and Fra Angelico are some of the most famous examples of medieval art. Number 19. The first recorded instance of a medieval guild dates back to the 9th century, with the establishment of the Craft Guild in London. These organizations brought together skilled craftsmen to promote their trade and maintain standards. Number 20. In the Middle Ages, it was believed that the earth was flat, or rather, that it was divided into three parts: heaven, earth, and hell. This idea would not be fully disproven until the 16th century, with the work of Copernicus and Galileo. Thanks for watching Brainovolt. Subscribe and hit the bell for more mind-expanding facts.